So we've been threading this very thin line of self-destruction for about 75 years, and now we're adding a new element to the mix, which is fucking AI. Who the fuck knows when that's gonna be dangerous enough? Could be next year. Could, as in, not I'm not talking about AGI, just weaponized AI, or it could be it could. Where do you see that going? How worried are you about AI?
I'm not worried, to be honest. I'm not worried. I feel like the people who are at the edge of this thing, I mean, obviously anyone can flip at any moment, but I feel like the people who are at the edge of AI, so obviously we know that right now AI is not, it's not intelligent. It doesn't have its own intelligence. It's not aware. Like, it can tell you I am sad, but it doesn't feel. It's not the same. It's not a being. It's not a being. Right?
Could I say the same about you?
Yes. Well, yes. I mean, it's a theoretical question, but right now the models that we have are models that take input and give output. That's what they do, and they learn something, and that's what they know how to behave. But I don't know if there's. We have. Oh no, actually, I don't know. Okay, let me think. Okay. Where do I see this going? I think the people at the edge of this entire research are smart enough people. They are more on the. Well, I'm not worried because I think the people there are on my team.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are like liberal. They don't want to cause chaos. They just want to bring value.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to make our lives better and easier. And I think a proof of that is like how the people at OpenAI, they didn't release like GPT-3 immediately like this to everyone. They wait, they test it with how people use it. They don't want to let it be like public asset immediately. They don't want to give a very powerful tool to everyone. Also, like we have like organizations like CERN, for example, that their purpose is to give the right scientific tools to the right people. They don't want to create something that will be put in the wrong hands. So I think we have like enough ways to monitor a society if something bad can happen, There will be enough people that can stop it.
Well, we have enough of that here in the West, but not necessarily in countries that are not very transparent.
So you're saying that someone can take a powerful tool, go to a less powerful tool and exploit it?
No, I'm not. I'm not doubting that China is that far behind in terms of data science and AI compared to the US or well, Europe is not that great, but compared to the leading, the cutting edge.
Well, they are at the cutting edge. They are at the same level. I wouldn't say that they are falling behind.
Would you say they're ahead in some points?
I don't know. Maybe they have stuff that they don't publish, I don't know. Right now, I think OpenAI is the leading one.
Oh, I fucking love OpenAI.
They're great.
But then you don't know. Maybe there's some closed communist organization that is working on similar stuff with 3 times the budget.
Maybe. I mean, what are we afraid of, though? What are we afraid of? Like, okay, right now they have this system over there that, monitors cameras all over the China and knows your face and recognizes you in the crowd and gives you a score. So every person has a score.
Well, obviously that's very scary.
It's scary for us. We don't want this kind of regime.
Yeah, because we're used to this.
Yeah, we don't want to be followed like that, but theoretically, think about it. If we were all perfect, why would we be scared? Why would we be scared? Why would we be scared from such a thing? If we know that we are good.
Dude, I come from a fucking dictatorship, man. I'm scared of what governments can do with the right tools.
So you're saying, okay, I'm afraid that like the wrong person with this tool will use it for the wrong reason.
Of course.
So we are afraid that
and they will. Like I don't doubt it. I'm not talking about AGI. I'm not talking about AI becoming self-conscious and taking actions. I'm talking about Xi Jinping, or I'm obviously not them directly, but or any other dictator. What they can do to their own people and other people My main worry being with thoughts. You already see how radicalized people are becoming with just social media that is used by people, and there's some algorithm. Once that radicalization becomes better and better and better and better with AI, with some more bots, with some more better.
Well, I don't know.
I'm scared about that.
I'll tell you what I think. Obviously, it's scary because it's a new powerful tool. We don't know the limit, the extent of its like how big can it get? What can it do? We don't know. So we are like, oh my God, this is scary. But I wouldn't stop it because I don't know. I mean, I feel like with everything like that, if something becomes too dangerous, we will do something about it. So, for example, the first time that someone discovered the gunpowder, people were probably like, oh my God, this is dangerous. Imagine this is the wrong hands,
Which it did fall in the...
It did fall in the wrong hands.
You can't call it the wrong hands because...
I mean, it fell in the hands of people who just murdered, It was used for bad reasons. But it's also very very good. Like, because of it, we can mine a lot of things very fast.
No, because of it, we're sitting here right now. I mean,
there are a lot of good
it
things
made
that
our
happen.
world possible.
So
it would still probably be farmers.
Yeah, we figured out that there is something that we can do. There's a tool out there. There is a technique that we can use that can bring better results, faster, better, stronger, whatever. And then at the beginning, when we just discovered it, we were scared. We didn't know what can it do, like gunpowder or I don't know, gasoline. At the beginning, people were like, "Oh my God, cars! Wow, cool." Then now we are finding out it's actually bad. I don't know. That's a different example. But we find out about tools. We are scared of them. We are scared. They scare us at the beginning. But I think the what I would like to believe is that we would all be smart enough to not destroy ourselves with this technology. Okay, so here's a good example, maybe. The atomic technology, right? Okay, we have the atomic bomb, but you also have the atomic clock, and you have the atomic, submarines, atomic furnaces. I don't know if that's nuclear furnaces. That's the word, nuclear. So we discovered this tool. Obviously, it's scary. It was used to the wrong cause, but now we are like, oh my God, this is bad. We should not do that.
It's stupid, because obviously, if we don't use some nuclear energy, we wouldn't be able to combat.
So we use it for nuclear purposes, for the energy purposes, but we don't use it for bombs. We don't bomb it.
Yet.
Governments create these bombs because once you have this tool, you can't take the knowledge back. Like the knowledge exists. That you can never go back. Well, unless you kill a lot of people and destroy the knowledge. But once knowledge is out there, you can't take it back. It will only move forward. So there is no reason, I think, pulling the wagon back. You should let it go forward, but focus your energy on not letting bad things happen. Or if you realize that something is dangerous, put the right regulation on top of it. So okay, let's say the wagon is going to go forward, right? The knowledge is going to go forward. And pulling it backward is not the right thing to do, I think. Let's say with the nuclear energy. So you find out that there's this nuclear technique. So what we should do is instead of devoting time to develop a bomb on it, you should say no, you cannot use it for weapons. Use it only for getting energy. And let the research go.
But then, that's very hard to enforce, I feel like.
It is.
It's just for example, with a nuclear bomb, 75 years ago, everyone saw what happened in Japan. Everyone saw the images, everyone saw the aftermath. And it's a big red button, right? Once you press that, there's no going back.